What is up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 2 to DevHead LLC on the Portfolio website. In episode 1, we basically tested all of this out and basically made a simple navbar. And of course, we installed everything. If you do want to check out, if you did miss it, I strongly recommend that you look at episode 1 because we did do all of this, made the components and everything. It's just perfect. We made all of this, which is pretty cool. And so let's get started because I forgot. Let's move me real quick. Summary, we're going to do, I almost forgot to include this. Made symbol nav bar. Make sure to always push all your things so that, like, if you could collaborate with someone, if you go to GitHub, you could collaborate with and like do teamwork. You definitely want to push everything so that they can get it, or else it's only on your local forum that you have the most updated version. Anyway, last time we left off where we didn't have the right color. So what I did is I went to Google Chrome and I looked up some good color combinations, and I thought this would be pretty neat. So let's add it. So we're gonna go to index.css. We're gonna do :root, and now we're gonna have some color variables, CSS variables. So what we're going to do is primary var, or what was it? Here. This is why, and we're actually going to use ChatGPT. How do I make CSS variables? That is not how you spell variables. But, luckily, okay. Alright, so we're going to do dash dash primary dash color. Right, this is how you use it. Okay, so right now we're creating it. So now we're gonna go back to the internet, see what it was. Hashtag. We're gonna do quotes. CAD CFC. Now we actually made a CSS variable. We're also gonna do dash dash secondary dash color. And we're going to do hashtag AAB 6F9 then semicolon. Don't forget your semicolons. Then we're going to do third color. Usually you'd want to do 4 colors, but I thought I didn't like any of them. I recommend looking at Looka. Some of their blogs have good color combinations, honestly. I like them. The link is in the description of this video, so they'll be there. And we're going to do hashtag 00246B. I'll show you how to actually use them in one moment. So now we're going to go to navbar.css, and we're going to make now we're actually going to use one of the variables. For navbar, we are going to use the primary color. So variable equal dash dash primary color. Now if we go, it'll look like this for some reason. I think I messed up somewhere. Okay, yeah, I definitely messed up somewhere. I thought that's how you did it. Dash dash primary color. Why is it getting rid of it? Maybe I'm not doing it right? ChatGPT? Background color variables secondary color. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's no quotes. Oh, there's no quotes. Oops. Get rid of the quotes. I thought it was like kind of like that. But no. There we go. Much better. Alright, now that we got some color, we got our ultimate colors that we're going to use. That's perfect. Don't know why that is like that. Fixed it. Alright, now we have that. We have all of our main colors. We're already using it in our navbar. Now let's actually get a working navbar. So let's make these go to pages. First, we actually have to make them real URLs go somewhere. So what we're going to do is go into source, and we're going to add pages. Now, Of course, we've listed 3: the home page, the communication page, and the settings page. Don't know what I'm going to change this to yet. Now we actually have to make those pages. So we are going to go here. We're going to put all of this inside a nav. And we're actually going to put the navbar back. And then we're going to do routes. Nope. My bad. Routes. This is basically how you, in order for like hyperlinks to get to where we want them to be, they have to be there. They have to exist. So how we do that is with this. So actually, it's gonna just be route. There's a difference between this. So if you see this. This is basically that / makes an end command. So basically, or if there's only an end command, it's just called like a single line command. That's what I like to call it. It's like for stuff like this, containers like divs, navs, routes, there has to be an opening and a closing. So we're gonna do index, path. No, it was, what was it? I think it was path equals / because we're gonna make this element equal. Now, actually, we have to, in order to do this, we have to actually make. Oh, nope, there's already a pages folder. So now we're gonna make each page. We have the home page. For folders, we want them lowercase. We got the communication page. Then we also have the settings page. And last but not least, the one we didn't list, we got not found. Notice I put an F here. I usually use camel case for 2 words, and it's obvious, like, oh wow. So it's not found. It's not found. So they're clearly 2 separate words. Now we're gonna do this. JSX file. Home. Forgot I can do that. RSC. It's gonna create all this. We're gonna make an H1 called home and make class name. Come on. Home __ container. Perfect. Now home is all set up. You also have to import home.css. Of course, to do that, it has to exist. So add a CSS file. Home. Perfect. Now we got all that set up. Now let's actually use it. So here we have an H1. Now we just need to add it here. We're going to say the element's going to be home. So basically, all of this will show the code that has home. That would be import home from. Then we just basically show the path of it, like we did with the navbar. Not home.css. Oh, of course, in order for us to use this, we have to, this is an import. So, we gotta import it. Import. Then how we import multiple things is we use curly braces. We're gonna do routes. Route. So, now we're importing both from React dash dom. Oh wait, we have to install it first. Okay, well, let's just HTTP. How do I make links for my navbar? There was just making CSS, so this is why we need to be a little bit more specific. Of course, so over how long I've been coding and being work for DevHead LLC, I still need some more work. How do I make my navbar.jsx file? Now they know it's JSX code, so hopefully they won't send any CSS. Okay. See, like this, sometimes you just gotta make new conversations. Help me make navbar.jsx index.css using routes and route. Now we're going to create the actual navbar. Of course, we actually have to install something in order for this to work. We have to do npm. You know, we're going to put me over here. Yeah, I look good over here. So you can actually see all my code. Oh, sometimes this will happen. We have to Control C to terminate the job in order to install stuff. So npm install react-router-dom. Now as this slowly installs, this will basically make it possible where we can actually like do separate pages, you know? Alright, now we're gonna actually start it again so we can actually see everything. Perfect. Ignore those errors. Close U, open U. Perfect. Now let's follow the rest of it. Navbar. Router, that was the one I forgot. Okay, so actually instead of nav, it's not nav. Whose dumb idea was that? Don't tell anyone. Alright, now actually we're gonna delete all this, and we're actually gonna copy like what this basically is, because this is basically what we need. So, yoink. This is like perfectly what we need. Contact, that's so much better. That's actually what I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna steal ChatGPT's idea. Contact. That's so much better. Alright. Now that we have it all set up, let's make our little changes. So app class name equal app __ container. And now we have the, so originally we make, this is what I forgot. So context. Now we gotta, of course, import everything. So Control X. Now let's import all of this. Alright, so then we import the route, the router, the routes from react-router-dom, the thing we installed. So I didn't get that originally. Let's close this terminal so we can actually see more. Zoom in. Perfect. Now you guys can actually see more. Now we've already made home.jsx, we've already imported it. Now let's actually add everything else. So we're going to add the file for contact.jsx. Also for the CSS file, contact.css. Perfect. RSC. Make the class name contact __ container. H1 contact. This will be important for later, so this is also imported CSS so we don't forget later on. You not want to, it sucks to like do a bunch of CSS code and nothing changes. Like, dang bro, what am I doing wrong? And then it just turns out nothing's happening in the actual thing. Alright, close. I don't think we need this. I think this is all set up. Perfect. I guess just ignore that error for now. So now we're actually going to replace contact. Perfect. We actually need to import this. So show contact. Perfect. Now that we imported contact, I would like this home page. I like all the pages to be together. Now we just need to change this to about to settings. So let's actually like make it the actual order I made in the navbar. So settings / setting. This is basically setting the path is basically the URL. So like you can see here it would be localhost / 3000 like that quote localhost / 3000 and I would do like /contact / settings / home. Basically that's what I'm doing. / it's just this. Originally that's what it is. / nothing. Or so it'll automatically make it localhost 3000. Alright, now we actually have to make settings page. So let's do that. File settings.jsx RSC. Make an h1 settings. And then we're gonna import its soon to be CSS. Let's actually make that CSS file a thing. Perfect. Then we actually want to make our class name settings __ container. Alright. Then of course the one that's not in the navbar, we're gonna make not found.jsx and not found.css. The RSC, we gotta import the, if this happens to you, it's insert button, by the way. I've done that a few times, so please do it right for my suffering that you don't probably have to go through. Alright, then we're gonna add the class name, not found, so _ container. H1. H1, not found. Catch no space here. Go back to writer. Then we actually need to import it in app.jsx. Last import. So we got home, we got contact. Now we need to import settings from pages / settings / settings.jsx. Perfect, now we got that. We're also going to import the not found from pages / not found / not found. Then we're actually going to make a new route single line, so it would be route /. We're going to make the path. Remember, this means all. Oh, path equals / all. This little capital A thing. I don't know what it's called. Then we're gonna make the element equal. Then we're gonna use not found. Capital I. Yep, and everything should work. Perfect. Now, obviously nothing here, so I don't think it worked. / contact. See how it didn't work? So let's go see why not. I think it's in here. It seems like that. So let's see what they did, or what the difference was. Change router to browser router. Oh, browser router. So basically they made router, route, and routes part of browser router in the import. Interesting. So now we gotta copy the code, Control A, Control V. Now it should all work. Perfect. Now if we go, now that we're in localhost 3000 or the home URL that we made, home is here. Now let's go to / contact. Contact. Where you at? Now contact is here. Now let's go to settings. Settings is here. And if we enter a bunch of random characters, not found. Perfect. Now let's make the navbar actually go to those links instead of me actually have to typing everything. Alright, so now let's go here. Now that all of these are done, we don't need the app.jsx, we don't need the settings, we don't need the not found, we don't need the not found, we don't need the settings. We'll probably add more onto that later. Now let's actually make these work. So how we're gonna do that is with this. So instead of the list items, we're actually gonna replace these with, we're gonna open it up and we're gonna do link forward slash. So we're gonna make, oh wait, actually no, not forward slash, so just link. We're gonna make this one say home, so this will be the text, and we're gonna say to forward slash. Then we're also gonna do the same for all of these. So Control Z, Control V, Control V. But this one we're gonna make it go to contact, to slash contact. So basically, the middle text is basically what it's gonna say, and then of course the to the forward slash, it's just going to send it to that URL that I typed. So settings to forward slash settings. Oh, and then we have to of course import it, because it's not like an actual thing. So import link from, and we're gonna do react router dash react dash router dash dot. Hold up, is that actually like the right import for context? Oh yeah, you need the curly braces. Now we have them as that. Oh wait, okay, so you see that underline? Meaning we need to add something to the initial reset. So now we're gonna say text decoration none. And that should get rid of all underlines. Perfect. Now all of these will go to the page that I want. Perfect. Of course they're gonna be a little bit purple, so let's actually change that. We're gonna make them color black. If only I could type. Oh, this is kind of weird, but for like links, you have to do this. Hover? That's weird. I don't remember what it's called. But now let's actually add a little bit of style. So now all of this will go to the pages that we want. And actually we're also going to make the logo go to it. So we're actually going to change this into a link. Link. I like this. So logo. Don't worry, but soon we'll add an image. Then we're going to also make it to we're actually also gonna make this go home. I do like adding like the micro logo and stuff like this, like that. And we're also gonna give it an ID so we can actually make it look. ID is just another way of class name. It's just more specific. Like it's only this one. We're gonna close U. So if class names are period and then the name of it ID, we're gonna make it logo. IDs for our stuff like this. First for dot class name like pages dot, for ID we're gonna do hashtag, and we're gonna do logo, font size 3 rem. This one we're gonna make a little bit bigger than everything else. Yeah, big boy. Now both of these are home buttons, and of course if we do random things, let's still go to the not found, and we can actually go to where we want to. Beautiful. Now we have an official working navbar. Let's add a little bit of style. We're gonna make the dot page. So this is actually not doing anything. We're gonna make the dot pages li colon hover. So like if the mouse is hovering over it, it'll do these CSS attributes. So we're gonna make a color. We're gonna use one of our variables, and we're gonna do our secondary or third color. Let's see what secondary color looks like. Oh wait a minute. Oh, let's link. Okay, we're gonna add class name to it so that we can target it specifically. I don't know what happened there. We're actually gonna go after the two. So class name, we're gonna add the page underscore link. We're gonna copy and paste so it goes into all of these. So my class name is like so much nicer. Alright, dot page link. So dot page link. Oh, underscore link. Hover. So like my house is hovering, you should do it. We're gonna make the color variable dash color. Let's do third color. See, now it does it. But let's make it more spontaneous. So let's see what the secondary color looks like. Also, you might need like more variable color. I'll like figure out more colors after this, cause these are like too similar. Cause I mean, like we can't just like have two almost the exact same, and less bland. Like imagine if we did gold. So let's like actually see what it would look like. I'll go find more colors. I would recommend you guys like do a color you like dang bro, that's pretty cool. Then we could do transition and make it more smooth and not like super like, oh, there you are. Transition, we're gonna do 300 milliseconds, so really 3 seconds. So it slowly gets into it. I think it makes it more smooth. Alright, so now, congratulations, you have a working navbar with a little bit of style. I'm probably gonna change the colors again. I'll probably go to a different list, honestly, or maybe look forward into that. So yeah. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll be working on more of the homepage. Alright, see you guys in the next video.